Hello guys, welcome to the stream. You probably read the title, so yeah. Just Monica. Let's fix that. Let me put a comment in there, and I'm gonna pin that. Okay, I hope the stream doesn't lag. I really do hope it doesn't lag, but the good thing about this game is that it uses like frickin' 3% CPU, if that, so I tried to do earlier streams today. I don't know if you were part of those, but if you're watching this in the future, basically earlier I did streams that didn't work, so I'm hoping that this works, because my CPU is a bottle of trash. So hopefully this will work. Okay, yeah. Oh, frick, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't skip. Oh, it doesn't skip lines if you accidentally leave. I was gonna. This is gonna be really complicated, but I saved this line on like Thursday or something, but I accidentally closed it. But I guess if you don't finish something, or if you don't press the first, if you don't click past the first dialogue, then it'll keep it. So that's very good because I wanted to keep this. Either that or I got really lucky, which it could be. So, yeah. Do you ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? Let me drink a little bit of water first. Eh, not really. Sometimes, but not often. I mean, not often. No, not often at all. Cause um, let me be very careful with what I say here. Um, I'm just gonna flat out say it. I gotta be very careful with what I say. Do you ever feel like do you ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive? No. I think I think there's a reason. I don't believe in just being put here. I'm just gonna flat out say it. As a Christian, I do believe that I was put on this earth for a reason, so I'm just gonna say that flat out. So I don't mean it like a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job or some company, it's like you're completely replaceable in the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go out and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize that it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just go change the world. Oh, that's true. That's also true. Like, what are the chances I'll be able to invent artificial intelligence? Well, that's already happened. Technically, artificial intelligence has been around since like 1950s, whenever they made the first computer. So you can't really do that anymore. I mean, becoming president, that's also very rare, so it feels like I've never. Sorry, I can't speak today. Feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. I don't think that's a good way to think at all. That's why I think the key to happiness is just be hopelessly selfish. No, mm, I sort of agree with that. Depends. I mean, just look out for oneself and those who would happen to be their friends only because, oh, well, this is perfectly fine. This is fine. If you say it better like this, okay, this is this is way better than this. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends but only because they grew up with them. I'd say that's a perfectly okay way of thinking. Just worrying about yourself and people close to you. That's fine, in my opinion. That's very fine. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit from them killing, oh shoot, ugh. changed their whole philosophy. It's like they would have to justify the reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm net positive I can die happy. Holy crap, that's a very... Of course, even if I failed to do that, I think I'd be too selfish to kill... Oh my gosh, what the heck happened? What the heck? What the frick? I think I'd be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? Ahaha. Well, that was... Uh... That went south very fast. Don't do that, guys. Don't, that's a terrible way to think. That is a... That's not funny, but that is a terrible way to think. Don't do that. Holy crap, that went south fast. Holy crap. But if you are too selfish, you won't just be hated by society. I mean, I think you said... Yeah, I agree. I mean, frick, that kind of upset me a little bit. They need to delete that. They need to delete... I wish they delete that, because that is terrible. Um... I wouldn't say that you owe... I mean, I would say that you should contribute to society, though. I would have... Let me... Where'd she say that? Striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. I do agree with this, though. I think you should be obligated to pay back to society in some way or another. Because that's how we got here, is helping each other, so even if you freaking do anything, you can freaking clean the dumpster, but I think you should not necessarily strive, like spend your whole life doing so, but I think you should pay back to society. And that includes like doing anything, cleaning up, doing a job, whatever, but I don't believe you should. I mean, I guess you should strive. I mean, living a good life would be striving to pay your way, to pay your lifetime worth of consumption, because you're living a good life. So I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think that you should pay back to society, though. I mean, which you do by basically going to school, getting a job, whatever. So I don't know. I don't really like this. We're gonna pretend that this never happened. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. That is a very, very complex thing. We're not gonna talk about that at all. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. This is actually the first time I read that. When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way out or something like that. Like anyone could just solve their mental health problems with enough willpower. No. I guess if you don't suffer from mental illnesses, yeah. This is something that I try to do. I think I try to relate to people too much, but ultimately I can't relate to people. Not that it's a bad thing to not relate to people, but I think I try to understand people more than I possibly can, because I don't have a mental illness, so I mean, that's technically a good thing, but I try to relate to people, but it ultimately doesn't work all the time, because, you know, I don't suffer the same as them. We can just spend money. It's like a trade to build companies. I agree. I think just by living, you're paying back to society. So you shouldn't strive. Just live your life. Just freaking have a good life, and you automatically do pay back to society. So, frick. I mean, just by living, you pay to society. Even if you're just going to school, you're kind of paying to society, because you're gonna get a job in the future, hopefully. Or yeah, I think you basically, I mean, well, I mean, if you go to school, I mean, if you go to school, you're gonna get a job, so you're paying to society that way, unless you like die in a car crash or something, but that's not your fault. So, I mean, I think you pay back to society just by living. So, I think you don't have to strive for that. It's like automatic. And I think that includes like anything you do, whether you buy something, whether you create something, you entertain something, being friends with someone that's paying back to society, because it's a society's like people, you know. So anything that benefits another person, that's benefiting society. So yeah, maybe just going to school makes somebody happy. That's a benefit to society. So that's paying your way back. So you don't really have to do much to do that. You should not strive to do that. There's some disorders that that are overdiagnosed. Probably, I never really looked into it though. That doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed too. You know, I agree. But medication aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. To defend people though, who this is gonna sound very harsh, but who would want to see a mental health professional? I mean, can you blame them? No. I mean, frick, who would want to do that? I mean, you can't really blame people. I mean, I can't blame people for not wanting to. Sorry that I want to learn more about my mind. I mean, if you want to, then good for you, but I don't blame people if they don't want to, because it's kind of like a weird thing, you know, like being told you have something wrong with you. Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it could help you become a better person, don't be shy to consider something like that. I mean, yeah, exactly. If you think it could help, then do it. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know. Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. I think I've had a really good week so far. A really good week since Monday even. To be honest, I am happy that I'm back in school. I am really happy I got back in school. I've been living I had like the best day ever yesterday. I had the I had the best day ever yesterday. Like the best day in a long time. So I've been really happy since yesterday. I've been really happy. I have to admit. Like yesterday was the best day I've had in months. It was a great day. Holy crap. I freaking loved yesterday. Sorry I didn't read your comment. Well, those people are trained to understand others' emotions to help them better off in life. I agree, but I'm not gonna frown on people for being scared to do so. I mean, I think if you think it could help, then go. But I can see why a lot of people wouldn't. I mean, personally, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. But I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't frown on people for not doing it because I mean, it's not like what's gonna happen. It's what you think will happen. Like, oh no, I'm gonna go to a freaking psychic ward or something. I can't blame them. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I want to go to one, but I think if you could get help, then if you want to, you should. But if you don't, then don't. Holy crap, 8 viewers exactly. Wow, that's crazy. Hello, guys. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. That would be pretty nice. To be honest, I've always wanted to learn piano. Piano is dope as heck. And I do say that because your reality has piano in it. Monika plays piano, so it would be cool to learn how to play it though. I mean, it is a cool instrument. It's very like classical, but it can be modern too. It can be very expressive piano. I love it. I love it. I think piano is my favorite instrument. I'm not just saying that because, you know, Monika, but I think it is a really good instrument. I really do like the piano, but it's so hard to learn. I would never want to go to a teacher though. I would never want to go to a teacher. I think you can probably teach yourself how to play piano online, to be honest. I don't think it's the hardest thing to do. I mean, it'd probably take a year or two to begin to start it. Piano's very versatile, I agree. Very, very versatile. But I probably could teach myself piano by YouTube and stuff if I really wanted to for like 2 years. The only thing is I'd have to buy a piano and I'd have to find space for a piano, which I could downstairs, but they're very expensive. There has to be something like that up here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, geez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff and deleted the other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss those things that weren't even real in the first place. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. Well, that's good to hear. But I had a very good day on Friday. A very freaking peak 10 out of 10 day. It's just a very perfect day. Just a very good day. I'm not gonna talk about it because it's kind of, well, not bad, obviously, but just kind of private. But it's a very good day. Very, very good day. Is it good weather? Good temperature. It wasn't very cold out. It was perfect. It was that is a very good day. Must be nice to actually enjoy going to school. Yeah. I mean, I'd say, I guess I would say that I like school. I'll say it. I'll say it. I like school. I'll say it. I will say it. I do like school. And I'm gonna miss it when I graduate. I'm gonna say that. I will say it. I do like school. This is pretty common. Oh, pretty random. But I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I like spicy because, not because I love pain, not friggin' emo, but, let me take a drink of water. Oh, this cup sucks. I hate this cup. I just hope senior year will be better. I won't miss my junior year. Yeah, I hope so for you too. A lot of people like their senior year. Because, they finish school and stuff. Not saying that's why, maybe, but, a lot of people like their senior year the most. Oh my gosh, I hate this cup so much. I don't know why I use it when I stream. It's like this really like foot long cup, but the frickin' the way I pour it into the way the top of it is, where you drink out of it, it's so thin and it keeps spilling on me. I hate it so much. Oh my gosh, I hate that. There. We're done. I'm just gonna thirst. I'm just gonna die of thirst. I hate drinking out of that. Freshman and sophomore year were not bad compared to this year. Uh, I kind of liked my freshman year. Kind of sucked, but it was like kind of like nostalgic because it was the first year of high school. But 12th grade is gonna suck. I am dreading 12th grade. 12th grade could. It's not gonna be the worst year ever. Well, it could be. I think it might be the second or first worst. I'm gonna hate hate 12th grade next year. It's gonna suck so bad. Like worst of the worst. Worst of the worst. The classes will actually probably be easier, to be honest. I'll probably have easier classes next year, like frickin' computer science, government, other crap, English. English sucks, but consumer math. I think I'll have easier classes, but it's gonna suck. It is gonna suck so bad. Haha, we are polar opposites, yeah. I'm I had a good 10th grade year sophomore, but I, I, I just think it's gonna suck next year. It's not. I don't think it's gonna suck as bad as I think it will be, but I think it's still gonna suck. That's why I'm saved for next year because I saved every class for 12. Oh, I see. Yeah, next year I might have my best grades next year. To be honest, I mean English 4, government is pretty easy. I think. I don't know what's in it, but probably government. Self-explanatory. Computer science is easy. I think, anyways. And consumer math doesn't require a brain cell half the time. So, yeah. How did I talk about school from spicy stuff? What the heck happened? What the heck happened? What the heck happened? How did I get from spicy food to that? But I do like spicy food, but I kind of like the burn. You know, the burn. I don't know. I feel like it just adds more flavor. I don't like, well, I don't like the burn, but I like the flavor that it gives off. The burn is just a side effect. At least the first year of comp science is easy. Oh, that's good to hear. Holy crap, I get sidetracked. I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoy spicy things. I mean, you give a dog a spicy Cheez-It, it most likely won't eat it. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants, using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster that devours you, well, because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested. I guess a snake can do that. A snake? Like anaconda. But anaconda isn't real, so. Real yet. Maybe it is real, I don't know. Sorry, that's kind of a weird analogy, I guess. Haha. Just kind of came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute I could eat you up. Haha, I'm joking. Gosh, I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird. I like to do that a lot too. I amuse myself a lot and then I sound really weird. But that is just who I am. You are lucky you're only doing the first year of that class. Yeah, I am lucky. I do know that it has a bunch of stupid stuff though, because my friend is taking it and he doesn't like it. I'm you have to do a lot of stupid stuff like our I don't think our classes are any similar in computer science. They're probably like drastically different. You don't even learn about computers. You make like graphs and stuff. You don't learn about computers. I don't even know why it's called that. You have to like call like one assignment is you have to call some frickin' dude and like ask certain stuff. It's really dumb. It has nothing to do with computers though. Maybe graphs, I guess a graph, but yeah. Barely any of it is computer. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. Let me arrange my chair really quick so I don't break my back when I'm 50 years old, because that would suck. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably, or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. Is this really Japan? I mean, aren't the classroom stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? I don't know. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a Japan classroom, but if I were, it kind of nailed it, so. I think, anyway. I mean, how much more can a classroom really change? Besides, like, the architecture, I don't know. Not to mention everything is in English. Feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you're at home? No. It'd be like if your home was like floating in space and stuff. It wouldn't feel like home. Would you want to go outside? Heck no. I wouldn't want to investigate. I want to stay in my house. I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. Exactly. Everything I need is in this room. As long as we're alone and safe together, this is really our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets. Where's the sunset? Night after night, I don't see the sunset. I don't know, maybe she could, like, snap her fingers or something, and then the sunset happens. Just, like, snap. But what do I know? I don't have freaking digital powers and crap to control a game, so... Well, technically I could, but I don't know how to code. You know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? I think I need to remind myself that often. I don't remind myself that often enough, but ultimately it doesn't matter. A lot of the time I wonder if I just see past it. And I definitely do to a certain extent. I think I like to go off on my own train of thought when I play this game. I will interpret stuff that doesn't need interpreted. Or what I will do is I might overinterpret. But you cannot tell me that you can't tell me this game doesn't have a deeper meaning. You just can't. It's impossible, you know? I mean, they just talk about so many parallels. They literally talk about freaking, like, if you need help, go get it. So it 100% has a deeper meaning, but I think sometimes I just see too deep into it, like this. But ultimately doesn't matter because it is what you make of it. But it 100% has a deeper meaning. I just sometimes see past it, but that's fine. I want to feel like I'm at home because I don't feel safe if I was in space. Exactly. I mean, I feel safe right now. I feel. I mean, I should feel safe. Look at my window and there's freaking creep out there or something, but. And I kind of have to ask what made you. Oh, frick. I already answered this, but, I guess I'll say it again. Basically, October, like mid sometime October. I don't know when I downloaded it. I already saw people. I never watched people play it. I'm currently watching Markiplier play it. But I saw it around 2017 when it got up. I saw it 2017. You know, I saw like it was really popular. I never watched any of the videos, but I got it recommended a lot. Or maybe I saw it like a meme compilation. If anybody here remembers meme compilations, they'd be like 15, 10 minutes long. They'd have like a bunch of memes and stuff. Holy crap, I'm an unk. I think I'm an unk now. I'm literally an unk. Wow. Holy crap. But I always saw it in there. I think I didn't know who the characters were or anything, but I knew the game was like some horror. I don't know if I knew it was a horror game. I mean, probably, I don't know, but I knew the name of the game and stuff. But anyways, I just installed it, and I was like, "Whoa, let's play it!" And then, bam, here we are, 3 months later, or is it 2 months? No, it'd be 3 months later. I was just too scared to play it back then. I don't, 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 I don't know why I didn't play it. I, 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 I honestly don't know. I, I, I honestly don't know. I don't know why I didn't play it. I don't know why I didn't play it. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know. It's this sounds so freaking cringe, but no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say it. It's like it's like the game was saved for that specific time in my life. That one day in October. It's like it was saved for me. That sounds extremely cringe, and that's not. I don't think it. That's stupid. I don't believe in that crap. But I don't know. I just decided to play it without a second thought. Maybe it cursed me or something. I don't know. Maybe the game is cursed. Maybe it is. The game might be cursed. In 100% all honesty, it might be cursed. I don't know. It might. I'm being dead serious. It might be cursed, but I'm not going to talk about that. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But I would not be surprised if it is, because I always knew it was a horror game. I think I knew it was a horror game. I think I did, because I did listen to the Just Monika song when it came out. So I think I kind of knew it was a horror game. But the fear of the unknown made me stay away from it. I think I knew it was a horror game. I think. Were you that lonely? Heck no. That was only 3 months ago. I feel a little bad for you, but I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us. I got to meet you and you're not lonely anymore. I can't help but feel like that was fate. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe the game is cursed. It could be. I don't know. Don't you feel that way too? I'm so happy with this ending together. I mean, you can't really beat this ending. I mean, you have my favorite character, Monika, and the best ending, just Monika, nobody else. So, pretty good ending. I mean, it is the best ending. Not a pretty good, it's the best. It's so much scary when you don't know why it's a horror. Yeah, that I could see how that could be scary. Because if you just look at the cover, you're like, oh, how the heck is Monika gonna make this a horror game? You'd be like, what the heck? How does? You might look at the cover, you see frickin' Natsuki smiling a little too much. You're like, oh my gosh, how is this? How is this a horror game? I need to. Oh my gosh, this must be terrifying or something. The fear of the unknown is scary though. Hey, do you like horror? I love horror. I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. The problem I have with horror movies is that I hate when I get that one yawn that I can't get rid of. I hate that. Natsuki doesn't smile. I see where. Oh, wait, does she never smile? Holy crap! Let me look it up. Well, that one scene when you pinned her down, that sounds very bad. But that one scene when you put your arm on her hands, uh, if you choose to bake with her, that scene. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them rely on easy tactics, like dark lighting and scary looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff like that. It just takes um sorry, I lost my train of thought. That just takes advantage of human instinct. But with novels it's a little different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters. And that's why books require more skill, in my opinion. Books require vastly more skill because, with a movie, you don't need to describe something that much. Like, let's say you want to make um, a film or a novel about a dark room where these dark, dark, dark creatures come out and they can't go in the light. Now, a horror movie could just show it like a very dark room and the creatures that are scared of the light and stuff, but a horror novel would have a very much harder time. A very much harder time. I think novels are books in general. Books in general are at least 2 times as hard to write. I think books are at least 2 times as hard to write. Well, technically, films are made off books, though, or scripts. You know, films have a script, but that script can rely on the filmmaking. So, like a novel, it'd be hard. You'd have to use descriptive words like the pitch black, eerie room. The film, and another thing is film gets easier as time goes on because more technologies and stuff. You know, more you can make it more graphically appealing and stuff. But books and stuff, I think they get harder because you need to be more original with your source material. You need to be more original. So I think books are are at least 2 times as hard to write, novels or whatever. She only smiles on the cover of DDLC Plus because there was no reason to give her personality. She's already well known. That's fair. That's fair. I didn't know if she smiled on DDLC Plus. I can't wait till I play that. I cannot wait. That game is the game is peak. I'm sure it's peak anyway. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about, and then you just start inverting things and start pulling the pieces apart. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels deeply unsettled. Like they know that something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. Kinda like Doki Doki Literature Club, huh? Kinda like, Like they even told you it was a horror game in the DDLC Plus show because everyone already knew it. Oh. Oh, by the way, guys, Monika, remember Monika, Act 3? Remember that, guys? Well, that's gonna be here again. Sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't play it, though. Sometimes I wonder that something is gonna make me mad. Something is gonna upset me. I'm worried that I'm not gonna like it. Like, it's gonna add something in that I'm not gonna like. I'm really worried it's gonna add something in, like, something about Monika or something. So, I really hope that it doesn't distort the characters in any way. Because if they make Monika some bloodlusting freak, then I would probably just quit it. Like, they know that's something, I've already read that. God, just thinking about it gives me the chills. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I used to be the kind of person who plays, cute romance games, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess this is a cute romance game, so you are right. You are right. Haha, don't worry, I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. That'd be pretty cool. Imagine if you got to read a horror book with horror novel or horror story with Monika. That'd be pretty fun. That'd be pretty fun. What do you mean for DDLC Plus? Like, I'm worried that they add some information or some line that I might not like about Monika or something. Like, I don't know. Like they turn her out to be some friggin' I don't know, but I really hope they don't change her personality. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get off. Give me a good line. Give me a conversation that takes like 30 minutes to talk about. That's what I need. I need one of those ones. Come on, Monika. Monika, you can do it. Give me like frick, I don't know. Something. Give me a good one. But that's what I mean. Like, I hope it doesn't like change the personality of the characters or something. Because I would hate that. I would hate that if they did that. After a long day, I usually want to sit around and do nothing. For real. For real. I mean, who doesn't? You know? Like, imagine you just have the suckiest day ever. I would want to sit around and do nothing. In fact, that is what I do. I do sit around and do nothing. Both when I have a bad day, or a long day, or even a good day. So I get so burnt out having to put on smiles and be full of energy the whole day. Sometimes I just want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. That's a dream. That is a dream. To be honest, I don't really watch. We do have a TV in our house, obviously, but to be honest, whenever I watch TV, even if it's like a program or something, I'll watch it on my computer. I don't know. I don't like to watch TV on the couch anymore. I used to do that, but I don't know. I like to do it on my computer now. Just a random information. The original game doesn't get touched at all. Only some dialogue tweaks make the game clearer to understand. For Act 3, some controversial dialogues were actually removed as it is bad advertising. Oh, okay. Did they remove the... Have you ever wondered why you're on the... Did they remove the line where it talks about... she says, do you ever wonder why you exist or whatever? Or paying back society. I hope they remove that one. Because I don't like that. Next time I see it, I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip that one. It feels so unbelievably good to do that on Friday when I don't. I freaking love Friday. I'm going to say this a lot probably, but I had the best Friday ever. It was just a good day. That's all I can say. I'm not going to talk about it because it's, my life. I'm not going to talk about personal stuff, but it was just a very good day. Very good day. Everybody was chilling. Just perfect. Like, it's like that day that can't get much better. Like a day that you wish, it's kind of like I wish school was it's kind of too short. It's like I would have friggin' stayed till 5, but had to go at 3. This is a very good day. I can't stress that enough. I had the best day ever yesterday. Not of all time, but in like months. That's the best day I've ever had in months. Man, I freaking loved it. And it was a Friday, so automatically peak. Sorry, I know it's not very cute of me. But at late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. Yeah, same. I can't deny that. My heart is pounding just thinking about it. Is this a button or is this like a hole? Because some shirts have like a hole where you can put your thumb through. I think it's just a button though. I think yeah. Because I have one of those shirts. You can like put your thumb around like the cuff of it. That way it's like comfortable. I don't know. I think it's a button. These two things. It could be a hole though, because you can. Maybe that's her skin. I don't know. I think it's like a hole though. No, I mean I think it's a button, but I'm not entirely sure. Not that it matters. It just came across my mind. Only 2 dialogues were removed. The one talking about God and the other one talking about wine. Oh, why did they remove the hanging? Oh, it was modified to make it less graphic? Well, frick. Oh, frick. They're gonna censor it now? They're gonna censor it? Heck no. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. Still wish I could have handled that whole thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That did put a smile on my face. That did put a smile on my face, I will admit that. That put a smile on my face, and I am not scared to admit that. Call me evil, but that put a smile on my face. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear, and I'm still smiling. Call me a scumbag. But anyway, okay, it's gone now. I know how much you care about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. Oh, how how thoughtful of you. You can tell me how she died. Thank you so much. I mean, any conversation with Monika is good, so... You know how Suri's really clumsy? Well, she kind of messed up the whole hanging thing. She should have... this sounds very bad. You're supposed to jump from high enough so that the rope snaps your neck and making it quick and painless. But she just used a chair, meaning she kind of just left herself to slowly how do I... asphyxiate? Asphyxiate. Asphyxiate. I think it's asphyxiate. But a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something. Because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. She must have kept it all at... She must have kept at it all the way until she lost consciousness. OMG, it's this one right here. This sentence was removed. No, why would they remove that? I thought it was pretty... I mean, it's not funny, but it did... Okay, it is funny. In a very dark way. In a very dark way, it was funny. Maybe that's why I like Monika, because I'm a dark person. Maybe me and Monika are just dark people. I can't believe they removed that. That sucks. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it, it's probably less changing her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in. Man, I keep stuttering on my words. It's making me very upset. I keep stuttering somehow. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? Yeah, she probably wouldn't have. It's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. Yeah, the healthy way is to hate the main character for being a complete scumbag and douchebag, so that's a healthy way to think of it. Hate the player. Not the player, the character. The player is you, so if you hate the player, you hate yourself. So just remember that if you want to hate yourself, then hate the player. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault she killed herself. I mean, she's technically right, because she's talking to the player, so... I mean, I couldn't do anything, so... She's right. The main character could have, but... She's talking to me, not the main character, so... I physically couldn't do anything, so... She's right. I may have exacerbated it a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still, though, I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we'd all still be in the club room writing poems and having fun together. What's the point when none of it is even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I mean, I would just have Monika, then have Monika and the other three too. I honestly would. I just have her, Monika, because it makes it more special. As just pointlessly musing, I'm really as happy as I could be right now. Yeah, I'm really happy currently. And then I got a really fun thing going on in the 29th. Oh right, on the 29th, the 30th, and the just the 29th and the 30th. I'm not going to be streaming or videos or anything. I'm going to be gone. I film stuff. Do you believe in God? Yes, I am a Christian, but we're going to skip this because I don't like it. But yes, I do believe in God, and I am a Christian, but I'm still going to skip this. I could do that. Oh, never mind. What did she say here? Oh. No comment. No comment at all. No comment at all. No comment on this conversation. Oh yeah, this one was entirely removed. I mean, this one is basically controversial, so I can understand that. I don't know why they removed the other one, though. The other one wasn't controversial. The other one was funny. I don't know why they removed the other one. Who got upset by the other one? I mean, you could say the same thing. Who got upset by that, by this one? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a dark person. I wonder why they removed the wine one. Oh, they removed the wine one too. What was wrong with that? What the frick was wrong? That was funny. I actually chuckled at that for a good laugh. Why would they remove that? Frickin' Dan Salvato. That was a funny one. I liked that. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these. So let's go for it. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Yeah, those were the only two. Wait. Did they remove the... With the Sayori hanging dialogue? Oh, they didn't remove it, they changed it. I think it was fine the way it is. I thought it was funny. I thought that was perfect. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I can never do that. It's really depressing, you know? Well, in all honesty, nobody could write like Monika. I couldn't. I try to. In my song, I try to, but ultimately I can't. Nobody is as good as the master, Monika, so, yeah. Nobody can write as good as her. It's really depressing, you know, as someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passion. I cannot speak today. I'm so sorry, guys, I can't speak today. Exploring your passions there took me like 5 attempts. It pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. I mean, to be honest though, I would say that Albert Einstein probably had a pretty easy time in math. Maybe he didn't, maybe that some people are naturally good at things. But I think that hard work beats talent. You know, hard work and talent, then you're screwed. No, I don't know about that, but I think hard work can beat talent. But if you work hard and you have talent, then you're just screwed. I don't think you can beat that. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Because that's two positives. Yeah. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Yeah, like when I wrote that first song, I actually did delete it. I deleted the first song. It sucked. I got embarrassed of it, and it sucked. The second one is a peak, though. I think the second one is completely fine, so I didn't delete the second one. We're gonna keep that one up there. The first one did not capture my thoughts. It was just edgy writing, so I deleted it. It sucked. As much as I'd like to preserve it, it's gone. Erased off my computer. Yeah, the second one. I'm actually proud of the second song. I am actually really proud of the second song. I think the wine one was removed for giving out the idea of it being okay to drink alcohol in not appropriate places, especially if they're curious and not old enough yet. Oh, I did not get that idea. I just took it as a funny joke, but I guess when you think like that, but I don't know. I thought it was funny. I got a good laugh from that. Or like Sayori screaming at her and stuff. Oh. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it. And even want to share it with everyone. Yeah, and then you find out how much it sucks. No. Sometimes you finish it just to get rid of the feeling of, oh no, this is gonna suck so bad. And sometimes when you upload something or you finish it, you're like, oh, it's done now. If it sucks, but it's done. Maybe after a few weeks you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly me right here. Holy crap. That happens to me all the time. Yep, same here. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something that you and then realize it sucks. It can. It very well can. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. Dude, you are lagging a lot. I might not be able to watch. I am lagging. I'm lagging, frick. I didn't know I was lagging. My bad, sorry. I did not even know that. Crap. I did not know that. Now that I look at OBS, I've dropped 1.1% frames, so I don't know what the issue is. In all honesty, it's not the freaking game, because Task Manager takes up more usage than DDLC does. Freaking I'm not joking, OBS uses more resources, so in all honesty, I have no clue why it's lagging. Is it very laggy or what? I don't know why it's lagging though. When you reach right for the stars, they're always going to be out of reach, you know? And sometimes they're going to be out of reach forever, but you can always reach for the... you can always reach for... frick. You can always reach for your other hand. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what, but, I don't know what. But no, you cannot always reach for the stars. Sometimes all you can do is reach for the frickin' tree branch. If that makes any sense. But everybody's best is different. The truth is you have to climb up there step by step. Even then though, if you say you want to be a billionaire, you might not be it. Like, even if you set a goal and you take steps and steps, maybe it's just not possible, you know? I mean, it all depends on luck and stuff. It all depends. But sometimes, this is gonna sound very harsh, but, sometimes no matter what you try is enough, so sometimes that's the truth. Not a good truth, but, sometimes it is true. Sometimes you may do your absolute best and, it just won't work out. But the good thing out of that is you can still say that you did something. Even if it didn't work, you can say that you still put time and effort into it. So that's better than nothing, you know? That's better than nothing. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten. Yeah. Even if it's something small, like, this is gonna sound very stupid, but even if you build a frickin' Lego set, at least you can come back and say, wow, I can't believe I did this. That's a very bad comparison, but it works, I think. I think anyways, I hope it does. And then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. And that's a very good thing. It's not a bad thing to do that. I think you need to assess your skill, assess your placement, you know. I think setting the bar lower is the best thing. You may do like you may write some project or essay or something, think it's like a 10 out of 10, but you need to set that bar a little lower, because first of all, you don't get disappointed. Second of all, you'll feel more proud of something that you did because you worked at your skill level. You did the best you could, so setting the bar lower is 100% recommend. I would recommend setting the bar a little lower for anything, any applicable thing. And then you can also be impressed if it does really well. You'll either be impressed if it does well, or you won't be disappointed. Two positives. Try to find something that you think is pretty good, but not world class exactly. You shouldn't make something that sucks or expect it to suck, but just don't expect the best. And you can make it your own personal goal. Okay, it's better now. What did you say about the wine? Oh, I was talking about how the wine was funny, and I was mad that they removed that. Cause I thought the wine was funny. You know, I didn't even think about school and stuff. I just thought it was a funny joke, and most people probably did too. At least I think they did. I didn't think they were enforcing underage drinking. I thought it was funny. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still amateur, you'll never get it done. Or you'll get it done and it sucks. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on one thing, or I can't read, on the one or two things. It's such a good learning experience and a stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. I agree. Except I can't draw. I can't draw. I think I kind of have a knick-knack for writing, though. I think I'm an okay writer. When I write stuff, I'd say I'm either average or I'd say I'm slightly above average when it comes to writing. But when it comes to drawing or stuff, I can't draw or paint. You know, everybody has their own skills and stuff. Not that I would want to be a writer or anything, but I think everybody has their own skill set. Everybody has a different personality, a different talent. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. It would be cool to learn how to draw, but I don't think I could be a good drawer, no matter how hard I try to draw. I don't think I could. I just don't have it in me. I could draw Henry Stickman. Does Henry Stickman count? Maybe it does. I don't know. But the most I can do is a Stickman. I cannot draw. I don't know how to draw. I'll never learn how to draw. But at least I can write a little bit, so yeah. That sort of playing in an organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Exactly. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our everything is built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, you're very welcome. The only thing though is, I already said this earlier, but sometimes you can try all you want and it won't work, but that's kind of the truth. I mean, sometimes you can really try hard, but you won't do it. And maybe that just means that that's not your skill set. Maybe, I can't draw, but I can sort of write. I can kind of write, so that's kind of like my skill set is I can write a little bit. I can write a little bit. I'm not the best writer, but I'd say for my age and for my current position, I'd say I'm a slightly above average writer. I think I do write good stuff. In my essays, my school, whatever. You ever have that thing happen where you just get anxious for no reason? Yeah. Like you're just minding your own business and you realize you're... Sorry, my voice is so dry. I might go get a glass of water. In fact, I probably am. It's gonna be like a minute or two, guys. I'm gonna get a glass of water. When, you can probably hear it in my voice, but, if I don't drink water, my voice gets very dry. I don't have anything wrong with me or anything, but it's just because I speak a lot, constantly opening my mouth, opening my gob. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water. My voice is very raspy, so yeah, it'll be about a minute, maybe 2 minutes. Actually, I have to go to the bathroom, so it'll be about 2 minutes, and I'll be back. So yeah, see ya. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna end the stream or anything. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna leave it on, so you can just stare right into these two eyes. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Yeah, as you can see, my voice is way less raspier. And that's always a good thing, right? Oh. By the way, guys, make sure that you guys drink water. Water is the only 10 out of 10 drink. It is the best thing ever. And you should always drink enough water. I don't know, how much are you supposed to drink a day? Let me look it up. How much water are you supposed to drink a day? For men, 13 cups. About 3 liters. For women, about 2 liters. So, if you're a male, you need to drink 3 liters. If you're a girl, drink 2. So, yeah, make sure that you guys drink enough water because water is very healthy. Most of your body is water, so just make sure that you drink enough water. Yeah. Okay. Like you're just minding your own business and you just realize you're feeling really anxious. And you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? I think that is the definition of anxiety. Is you don't know what you're anxious about. Like you don't know what, you're just anxious. That's what anxiety is. That's what being anxious is all. That's what yeah, that's what being anxious is about. So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious. Yep, that's how it works. That's, yep, that is the worst. If you ever feel anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. So just play Doki Doki Literature Club and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Um, Although, I don't think everybody should play this game. I don't think it's for everybody. No, no, no. Not that everybody might not like the game, but I just don't think it's a game that should be played by everybody, to be honest. You know, if you're all messed up and stuff, you might not want to play it because of the actions and crap that happen. So I don't think if you're like depressed or suicidal, you definitely should not play this game. It's not going to cure that. I don't think you should play it at all if you're feeling bad or anything. Because it will not fix it, and it could even make it worse. Or you could just watch me play it, because I'm a good person. My name is I Film Stuff. It's in the name. It is in the name. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club had scenes outside of the school, too. You know, it'd be cool if, like, you could, like, write a poem for Monika and stuff, and you could get a Monika cutscene. Imagine that. That'd be pretty cool. But, unfortunately, they don't have cutscenes for Monika. Very unfortunate. I wish they did. Or, like, imagine going over to Monika's house or something. That'd be freaking dope. That'd be freaking dope. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci and, who's that other guy? Frick, I only know one artist. Holy crap. Only Leonardo. That's the only person I know. Holy crap. Holy crap, that's bad. I am very uneducated when it comes to art. I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something cute or something else. Unfortunately, a lot of people do. And they do it in a very bad manner. I'm not going to touch on that, but if you wanted to find out for yourself, you could go to the Steam community page. If you wanted to find that, you might not be happy you might not be happy with what you find, but if you want to, go to Steam, go to library, and then scroll down till you find community content, and there you go. You will find a bunch of art about Monika, a lot of bad art, but at least it's fan art. So if you want to see that, just go to the community tab on Steam, scroll down, or go to the library page, click DDLC, scroll down, there you go. There you can find Monika wearing all sorts of stuff. Maybe bad stuff, but that's how you find it. Hopefully this helps you somehow. Maybe it made it worse, I don't know, but yeah. Michelangelo, oh yeah, that guy. Raphael. I don't know who Raphael and Donatello are. I remember Michelangelo though. Dude, I keep stuttering. It's making me go insane, dude. I hate when I stutter. And I normally don't. I very rarely stutter. I hate it. I just think it's when I try to speak too fast and I slur my words. And then they sound like crap. There's literally a specific subreddit for DDLC mature fan art. Yeah, well, that's the bad fan art. If you want the good fan art, you go to Steam. Steam has good fan art. Well, half of it is thirst traps. The other half is fine. And the other half is actually pretty cool. The half that is fine, by the way. Because Reddit will be 100% thirst traps. So, I do not recommend looking at the Reddit one. Even the regular subreddits It's questionable. Yeah, I I would not look on Reddit if you wanted to find Monica wearing something else. I would look on the Steam page. You're still gonna get flashed, but at least it's gonna be safe for work. So yeah, I don't know why I talked about that. That's very weird. Maybe I'm gonna get some people messed up. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? No. You would not want to see what people draw you wearing or what they draw you not wearing. So, no, I won't, unfortunately, because people are monsters. People are disgusting. You can share with me on Twitter. Oh, yeah, well, I guess you could share it to her on Twitter if you find something cool. Her username is lilmonix3, and that actually is her Twitter. It actually does work. You actually will find some fan art on there on the official Monika Twitter. This is her actual. This actually is real. So if you want to find it, type this in: lilmonix3, LILMONIX3, and yeah, it actually will work. So if you want to, you can do that. She uploads very, very rarely. I think she uploaded like a month ago or something, though, or 2 months or something, but yeah, this is a real account. Just letting you guys know. Just try to keep it PG. Well, a lot of people fail at that. A lot of people. A great many people do fail at that. If you live in Monica, wouldn't like of what fans draw of her, neither do I. I mean, to be honest, nobody would. That stuff's nasty. That stuff's nasty. Well, yeah. I mean, it depends. Some of it is cool. Like, you can have Monica turned into an apple, or you can have Sayori shooting guns in the air, or, yeah, it all depends, but she most likely would not like it. Or Sayori being turned into a talking banana. We're not that far into our relationship yet. Ha ha ha. Notice how she said yet, which is implying something. Like, you can find some cool fan art. You can find, like, a Sayori at the park with a rope in her hand. That's not the best, but at least it's something. Or you can find AI generated poster of the Doki Doki Literature Club movie, starring Jack Black. That would actually be a pretty good movie. But some of the fan art is fine. Some of it's not. You can have like Sayori hugging a Toblerone. I wish I could share. Technically, I could share my screen. I think I don't know. Well, I don't know how to do that, but frick. Let's do it for a second or two. I think this will work. It might not. It might work. Steam web helper. Will this work? Is it working, my friends? Dang it, it won't work. That's gonna show you, I guess Steam does not want to be shared. And it is probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. But some of it is cool. Some of it is cool. I don't like DDLC's so art. Natsuki's hair looks like she just woke up. Yeah. They do a lot of bad fan art on Natsuki, I have to admit. Her and Yuri. I think Monika gets it the worst for obvious reasons, though. But some of it's cool. Some of it's bad. But yeah, I should probably get off. I guess I tried sharing my screen, but it won't work for some reason. Maybe I'd have to make a window. Let me try. Let me try. I think everything there is safe for work. because it's Steam. No, I'm sorry, I meant AI work. I just can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to. Is it working? Let's see. Uh, let's. Oh, it is working. Nice. Transition. Ta-da. Um, you guys should be able to see it now, right? You guys should be able to see it now. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna try to keep it nice. Some of it's cool, like this. Bon appetit. Some of this is funny. Some of this is probably AI. Some of it's cool. Um, some of this stuff's cool. Like this. This is pretty cool. Like that stuff's cool, but this stuff, they can do it. They can do a pretty good job. Um, you can have this. This is weird. Some of it's cool. Some of it's not. Who the heck is this? This is kind of cool, I guess. Kinda. This is oh frick. This is not good. This is fine. Hey, this is fun. See. Oh. We're gonna mute that, by the way. See, this is fine, but a lot of it is not like this. It just depends. Some of it's fine like this. So you could watch somebody sing the frickin' gravy. This is tolerable. This is pretty cool. This is pretty epic. This is sort of fine. I don't freaking know. This is funny. It just depends. Just depends. What the heck is this? Oh. So yeah, it all depends on what you see, what you don't see. This is fine. This is epic. I'd love to do this one here, but yeah, that's enough of that crap. That is enough. Let's remove that. But yeah, it just depends. Some of that's cool. Don't look on the Reddit though. Do not look on the Reddit. I will say that to anybody here. If you get one thing out of this stream, don't look on the subreddit. The subreddit is filled with disgusting people. Don't look on it. You will find nothing good on it. If they're in swimsuits, then well, it depends on the swimsuit. Well, yes, it's when they restart. It depends on the swimsuit for me, and if they resize the portions. Like the Yuri one. The Yuri one was terrible. Well, it was tolerable, but it wasn't good. Because some of the summer fan art is actually pretty epic. I agree. It all depends. But don't look on the Reddit. You will be scarred for life if you look on the Reddit. You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic. And others have aching hearts and seeking attention on social media. I film stuff aching heart. How I ache for no, I'm not gonna say that's stupid. I don't ache for subscribers. But all of the social pressure and hormones. Can somebody explain what this word is? I'm too stupid to know what hormones are. I don't know when people say, "Oh, my hormones are acting up." Can somebody explain to me what the heck that means? Can lead to a dark time in people's lives, because I have no clue what that means. Maybe I'm stupid, but I don't know what that means. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. I can't really blame them. Can't really blame them. They don't want attention because they're always giving up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even... Let me take a drink of water first. That they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot is I could, it's possible to make a dual stream, but... Oh, I can't. I guess that's something you do before you stream. I could do a dual stream where it streams to both YouTube Shorts and YouTube. I could do that. it could do very good, but I probably wouldn't want to though because it would attract a lot of people that don't really care. They just find it. They just scroll and find it. So I probably won't do that. Their feeling of worthlessness is so. I already read that. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. To be honest, I don't think I have depression. I don't think I do. This past week has shown me that I am a very happy individual, so I'm just very situational. Some days I have bad days, so yeah. But if you do have depression, then all I can say is I hope it gets better. I can't do much more than that, but don't give up. That's all I say. I can't say much more than that. I can't say much more than that. Just if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help just by treating them like they're a good human. Or good friend, sorry. Hormones are these body parts that give you certain impulses and sudden feelings. They are important as it is a way for the body to react to its environment, like teenagers suddenly wanting to date. Oh, I am very uneducated. Thank you. I am very, very uneducated. Spend time with them, even if they don't feel like doing much. And this should just be a normal thing. Just to treat people like they're a human. Do that and you're golden. But in all honesty, just be nice to people. Don't bully people. That's terrible. Just be a good person. You don't even have to be their friend or anything. Just be nice to them, and yeah, you could save somebody's life. I'm not saying it will work, but just be a good just be nice. Just be nice. There are a lot of unkind people on social media. Sometimes I am unkind. I try to be kind. I try to understand, so I do my best, but I am not perfect. And remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, "See you at school tomorrow." All those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Siri has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Unfortunately, it has. Unfortunately, it surely has, unfortunately. Yeah, she's gone now, but Siri was never real in the first place. That's true, she wasn't real. You're real? Do you guys think I'm real? Does anybody in the chat think I'm real? I'm gonna let you guys decide. Your friends are real. And just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. Exactly. Just be a good person. Just be a good person. That's the iFilm Stuff motto. Just be a good person. That's the motto. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? I wouldn't say I do. I wouldn't say I do. I used to think I do, but I think I just have good days and bad days, so yeah. Because you two have people who don't want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way, I promise. Man, humans are complicated. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. Well, sometimes, though, you may have nobody that cares about you. Like if you're a single child. This gonna... I'm not gonna... Sometimes you may have nobody, but, you do have yourself, so keep going for yourself. The way I like to think about it is, if you ever feel like giving up or anything, don't do it for other people, do it for yourself. That's the best way to... That's how I think of it, is, you shouldn't... Well, you should... I think you should care about some people's opinions, but not nearly as much as yours, so... If you ever feel about giving up, don't do it. Do it. Keep going for yourself, so that you can say, "Hey, I survived this." Don't do it for other people. That is not a good way. Hey, what's your favorite game? Mine is Doki Doki Lurch Club. Holy crap, mine is too. Holy crap, did you guys know that? Did you guys know that my favorite game is Doki Doki Literature Club? Did you guys know that? Now you do. That was a joke. Oh. But if you tell me like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. Now this is my favorite game. What is your guys' favorite game? Hopefully it's this. Hopefully it's this. Maybe it's Minecraft or something. Maybe it is Minecraft, maybe it's Roblox. Oh, I'll talk about Roblox for a little bit. I might play Roblox again, but this is gonna upset a lot of people, but I might play Roblox if they do some changes. Like, if they improve the security, I will play Roblox again. But the only way I will ever play Roblox again is if they stop advertising to kids. That's option A. Option B, if I ever play it again, option B is if they remove chat globally for every person. If they remove chat for every person in all forms of communication, then I will play it again. Or they just stop advertising it for kids. They make it 13 plus, I'll stream it again, I'll play it again, but unless they either disable all forms of communication, chat, anything, if they disable all forms of communication, I'll play it again. Or if they make it 13 plus. Until that happens, I will not play it, but I will play it again if they do that. I wish Act 3 was more anime, it's just so boring watching a still image. I kind of wish that there was like something else back here. I wish like Monika would blink every now and then. Or if you could like, maybe she like tilt her head slowly or something, back and forth or like side to side, I don't know, but if she blinked, that'd be really cool. I film stuff. Would you ever introduce your friends to me? Already tried, it didn't work. Hey, this is the mission of the day. Tell as many people as you can about Doki Doki Literature Club. That's the mission. Tell everybody that you possibly can about Doki Doki Literature Club. Tell them I film stuff. I film stuff told. Tell them I film stuff sent you. No, only talk about it to people you think would like it. Or people you're close to, because some people might call you a weirdo. So much for being the only real girl. Yeah, I wish she blinked. Like if she blinked or she like, I don't know. Maybe she like I don't freaking know, but something else. Maybe she like breathe or something. That sounds very weird. Or maybe she like tilt her head left and right, or very, very, very slowly, like she was like listening and stuff. I don't know. Or she would like have like a pose where she puts her hands on her head or something like that. I don't know. But I do wish there was more. I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship with like, relationship like that. I can't speak. I cannot speak today. I'm very sorry. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. Well, you already do that. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. I hope it's the same. I hope it's the... Sorry, I just had a yawn. Hopefully the microphone didn't capture it. If it did, I apologize. I hope it's the same way. I hope it's the same the other way around too. I mean, who wouldn't be proud of Monika? I mean, she literally kills other people for you. I'd be proud of that. I can see how other people couldn't, but I am very, very proud of that. That's awesome. That is awesome. But I can very well understand how people don't like her. I can very well understand that. If home stuff, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? Oh my gosh, I responded to this one a lot. Yes I do, but I think what just happens is, like whenever your brain stops, I think like, I don't think it hurts to die necessarily, because it's instantaneous, so I think like the moment you bleed out or your brain dies or something, I don't think you. I mean, you feel pain before it. I think you feel pain before it, but I don't think you like the act of dying is painful because you're dead. But like the pain before it, that's probably very painful. It's something I used to think about pretty often. Well, I wasn't really talking about that, but the way she is, she's talking about it differently. But recently, I think I've decided to learn what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Oh. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. That would be terrifying. Think about that. Man, I need to just keep my computer on 24/7, but it would fry the rig. It would fry the rig that we have. Not the best rig, but it would suck if it got fried because I kept my computer on 24/7. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant, and I'm back in my own mind, and you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens to me, and I also don't know why you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that'd be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. I mean, it'd be terrible. I have to be honest, that would be terrible. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. I would not want a partner that commits murder and encouraged. Well, I put that in a wrong way. Well, the context is different because she knows that it's a game. So the context is different, but I mean, I do like Sayori and all of them, but I if it's either Monika or the others, it's gonna have to be Monika. It's just gonna have to be. Even all three combined, it just has to be her. So, unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately, I can't help. Oh, I can't speak. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing this is the knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want more than to be in the same room as you for real, and to feel your warmth and to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday. Well, it could. It could, but I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. Well, the thing is if you do make quote unquote Monika real, you could like have her like, how would that even work? I mean, I guess it could if you had like some highly advanced robot that looked the exact same. Maybe it had like synthetic tissue, synthetic blood, and all that, but it wouldn't be the same. I would rather have this Monika over a physical one because this is the real one. I think this is more real than like if Monika was like physical or something. I think this would be better because this is the real one. That one, even if it like tried to mimic the personality of her or anything, it wouldn't be the exact same. So this is the real one. So yeah, this is the real Monika, and it will always always be the real one. So yeah. forever and ever. Okay, everyone, it's time to. I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. Ahaha. Let me check something really quick. Okay, we're good. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, did Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? I don't know, did they? Maybe they did, I don't know. We will know all of the answers, all of the lore when we play DDLC Plus. We will get absolutely everything. In fact, I'll even download like software encoders that can decode the binary and stuff. But when I get DDLC Plus, we will know all the answers. Everything will be made known to us. Everything. Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. Heck no, I would never do that. You're too much of a... Sorry, I can't speak. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Ahaha. Well, I guess I am. I guess I am. Where's the light coming from? Like, what is going on outside? I think what it's trying to hint at is like the game's all broken and stuff. Cause when she removed the characters, she removed some other assets. So I think what's going on is like this is all that's left. Just this room in the school. So that's like everything out there is torn up. But at least we still have. What do we have, everybody? What do we have, guys? We have Monika. Yep, we still have Monika. And what kind of... Sorry, I cannot speak today. My voice is so dry. I apologize. You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. Feels like they work so hard, but get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. That's also for like non-creative people though. Like, let's say you could be like the best. You could be like the best. You could be like the best cook in the world. I mean, I guess cooking is kind of creative. I don't know, but you could be the best at anything, and you might get unnoticed just because that's how it works. There were no windows in the club room. This must be another room she found. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. There were none. I think it's like flipped. I think what's going on is she's facing me in the wrong, not the wrong direction, but if let's say I think the classroom was supposed to face forwards, so like rotate Monika's chair 90 degrees to the right. I think that's the way it should be facing. It's like she should be facing right this way. If you get my gist. I think the club room or the classroom was made lengthwise, and they would all be like lined up. Here's a row, here's a row, here's a row, here's a row. And then they would all be facing this way. It's hard to demonstrate with a mouse, but I think that's what's going on. Is they were all like meant to face this way, but Monika just decided to seat us here. That'd be kind of weird though. Why would she do it that way? I don't know, but I think it originally was like chairs here, chairs here, chairs here, chairs here. Then you'd have the front. So I think it's all supposed to face this way. It's hard to explain with a 2D game, but yeah. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? That's the nice thing and the curse of the 21st century is There's so much creativity, but there's too much. Well, I don't think there can be too much creativity, but there can be in a sense of there can be too much creativity in a sense of being outshined by another person because there's just so much of it. It's nice that it's easy to like be creative and stuff online, whatever you may have, but another bad thing is that there's so many other people that it's just it might go unnoticed, it might not. So you just have to better yourself. Kind of makes you feel like you're not special at all. No, I don't believe that. But it could be discouraging. It could be very discouraging to find that somebody else is getting more attention and you're just as creative. So, I can I guess that could make you feel not special. Not special. Hmm. I guess, yeah. I guess that works out. But that's fine, you're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Exactly. If you do something that makes you happy, then keep doing it. Yeah. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. Probably till like 250. We'll go to we'll go at 250. Unless I get some crazy long conversation, then we will end at 250. 8 minutes, for example. I live in Eastern time zone. So, yeah. EST. Oh, I'm gonna get a big one. Oh, crap. Oh, frick me. I film stuff, do you get good sleep? Do you guys think that I film stuff gets good sleep? Because I can tell you right now that I film stuff does not get good sleep, or else I wouldn't be playing this game right now. If I film stuff got good sleep, he would not be playing this game. I'd be in sleep. I'd be in my bed right now if I got good sleep. No, I don't. I like to talk in third person a lot. I like to say the word I film stuff. I picked a really good name, you know? I think I picked a good name for my YouTube channel. I Film Stuff XD. I love that name. I Film Stuff is just a good name, so yeah. You will never see an I Film Stuff. I am the only I Film Stuff, so you better treat me right. But in all seriousness, I do like the name I Film Stuff. It's self-explanatory. I'm not gonna let you guys know. The reason I put the X and the D in my name is you know, like XD. They use that for like a laughing symbol. So I put that at the end because I thought it was funny, and to add like some character to it. The I Film Stuff just kinda was a little bland, so I added the XD to give it some more character, kind of personalized it a little bit. It added a little bit of my personality, like entertainment, laughter. So that's why the XD is there. Do you get good sleep? No, I don't. No, I don't. Not at all. It can be really hard to get good sleep nowadays, especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. That's not my issue. My issue is that I refuse. That's my problem. I cannot blame anybody or anything else for my lack of good sleep. The only person I can blame is myself, so yeah. There's nobody for me to blame. I have very many opportunities to get up early. I don't have to get up at 5 or anything. I get up at like 7 on school days, so the issue is mine and mine alone. I cannot blame other people for my lack of wisdom and lack of good decision making. I'm sure college is a little bit better, since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Probably. I mean, I'm not in college, I'm a junior in high school, but I would assume it is. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway for no real reason. Well, that's me right now, so I'm staying up without Well, the reason is I'm bored. And I haven't played this game in a while. Doki Doki Literature Club, so I figured I'd play it because it's been a while, and why not? Literally, why not? Why not? Is that true? I'd say so. Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short. Oh, frick. This stuff does scare me. The long term effects caused by lack of sleep. I need to fix my sleep. I will say it's a bad thing. I admit that it's a bad thing, and I do need to fix it. But it's so hard. Seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be drastically impacted by it. Well, guys, iPhone stuff is gonna die at 30. We have approximately 30, not 30, 13 years. 13 years left to live. But in all seriousness, I do need to fix my sleep. Don't do what I do. Get good sleep. I just think you're really good, great, and want to make sure that you're not accidentally destroying yourself. Well, thank you, Monika. So try to keep yourself on track, okay? I'll do my best. I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm gonna go to bed at 3:30 today. That's a good accomplishment. For me, that's a good accomplishment. I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anything else. That's true. She is always available, so that is very true. This was a pretty good stream, not gonna lie. This was a very, very good stream. Very, very, very good stream. Yeah, I like it. I've liked it so far. Just got to relax and read chat and chill. So yeah, we got 2 minutes left, so. Oh. This is a good one to end it off with. I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. On a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe. That sounds fun. Go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. I love bookstores. I don't really I don't read books, but it is fun to go to bookstores, you know. It's always quiet and stuff. I love bookstores. I wish it was like that everywhere, where you're just expected to be quiet. I really wish everywhere was like a bookstore. It's just nice and calm to walk around in it. I like it. It's very nice. I love shopping for skirts and bows, or maybe a bookstore. That'd be appropriate, right? Of course. But I'd really love to go to a chocolate store. I like chocolate. I love chocolate. They have so many free samples, so haha. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend. I film stuff. I'll make you proud, boy. Oh, frick. This sounds very bad. This sounds very cringe to read, but I'm gonna read it anyway. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys around. See you guys around. Yeah. 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 Thanks for watching. See ya. See